Majority of you have reached out to me to do a special video on what to pack when you're coming in to study abroad as an international student. This is very exciting because what I packed, I packed even fried fish, guys. I packed everything and anything that I could think of. I packed corn flour, I packed wheat flour, I packed, yeah. So guys, today I'm going to share about with you some of the most important things you need to pack and how you need to save space in your bag, because it's not the end of the world. Some of those things you're planning to pack, you actually don't need to pack them. We have grocery stores here that have those kind of things that you want to pack. But look here, you're also going to save a lot of money if you pack them. So what am I saying? I'm just going to share with you as an international student how to cut costs, how to pack the right thing, and how to make sure that you're within the limit, because you know some airlines limit you on the number of bags you need to carry, and you don't want to see you at the airport throwing away your lovely clothes, throwing away your your nice foods and spices and everything. So yes, let's go straight into what to pack when you're coming in to study or visit abroad. So the first thing, if you're coming in as an international student, especially if you're coming into the US or Canada or wherever, your application documents, don't check them in. Always have a small bag like your laptop bag or your carry-on bag. Those documents must always be in your carry-on bag. I'm talking about your I-20, I'm talking about your passport, I'm talking about your financial documents. Please don't check in those documents. Checking in means they are going with the main luggage, because if they go with the main luggage in every port of entry, maybe you've taken 2 flights, you're flying from your country to maybe Europe and then you connect to another country. When you stop, you get to another flight, they will ask you for your passport, they want to see the visa, they want to see the destination, they'll ask you for your I-20, they'll ask you for your application. So just every document that you use for your application, just to be safe, please put them in a folder and carry them in your laptop. Have them close to you, because that's like your certificate to enter. You'll be asked almost everywhere. So don't check them. Let them not go with a big bag. Let them be with your bag, walking with it everywhere. Your passport and all that. I've clarified that. Your important documents, you must confirm them. And it's just important to carry also your COVID vaccine certificate. It's not important, it's not needed right now. The last time I traveled, they didn't ask me for it, and I travel, I'm a frequent traveler, so they didn't ask me for it, so I don't think it's important. But just to be safe, carry the vaccination documents that you've been required to do by the universities. Carry them and don't check them in again. Have them carried on your hand luggage or your laptop bag and all that. That's one. Number 2, your electronics. Carry your phones, carry your chargers, carry your earpods, carry your laptops. People always think that when they go to these new countries, like you come to the US, people think that you'll just pick laptops from the street. I know when I always go back home, people are like, can you bring me iPhone 13? Can you bring me this? These things are very expensive even here in the US, and this, so if you have your gadgets, just carry them, and as you go by, you will be able to buy new ones. So please don't leave your electronics back at home until you're able to buy a new electronics. As we're still on electronics, remember to always have the universal charger. I remember I had to, when I was traveling for the first time, I've traveled a lot to the US, so as I was coming in as a student, I remember that when I was working on my laptop, it died out on me, so I lost the battery power, and I had to charge my laptop while in France, and I didn't have the universal charger. So it's just good to have the universal charger. It will save you a lot. And as you try to get, because I know our charging ports are different from different countries, but the universal charger is always very good. It saves so much in terms of you continuing to work. So remember to carry your laptops, your gadgets. Don't throw them away and say, oh, now I'm going to the US, or I'm going to the UK, I'm going to Canada, I'm going to pick those gadgets from the tree. It's very expensive. I remember I had to work for, I think, 6 months before I could buy the laptop I have right now. So yeah. The other thing that you need to, you should pack in your bag, your medicine. If you are taking any kind of medication, it might be very difficult for you to have, it might be very difficult for you to get the particular medication you're using back at home here abroad. So just carry your medication and consult with your doctors how long they will run, so that by the time the new country adopts to your medicine, you're ready continue with your medicine. And if you're coming from the tropics, like us coming from Kenya and travel to the lakeside, and mostly they say that you're prone to getting malaria. So I also consulted with my doctor, and I was given malaria tablets that in case I got malaria, I can take the medicine with consultation with the doctors here. I remember my first time when I came to the US in 2016, there was a malaria scare, and they thought that I had malaria, and I had to be like in isolation for a whole day, being watched like I don't know, it was crazy, and the bill was so high just to test and verify that. While back at home, if somebody has malaria, it's just like, yeah, I mean, you take medication, and in fact you don't even take a sick off. Some people just go by malaria and all that, but here it's a huge thing. So just make sure that if you're coming from the tropics and maybe you visited malaria prone areas, it's just good enough to carry your malaria tablets, but with consultation with your doctor, and also you let this other side know that you have that. And if you gain the symptoms, please visit the doctor and explain to them, and if at all you'll be allowed to take your, I've never had any instances that I have to take my malaria tablets, but I always carry them all the time, because it's very, very difficult to get malaria tablets. Like, it has to be shipped, or it has to be, which takes, and malaria can kill you within 24 hours. However much you've gotten used to it, malaria is still considered as one of the worst diseases in the world. Like, it's really not good. So we talked about medicine. The other thing I want you to remember is to pack your spices. Yeah. Food here is different. I'll just say that. As an anthropologist, I appreciate culture, I appreciate different kinds of foods. I know one of my friends who always tell me that she remembers when I say that the food here tastes like pepper. I did not say that. I did not say that. But it's just good because where we come from, we use a lot of spices, but here people don't use a lot of spices. So if you come from a country that uses a lot of spices when you're cooking, it's just advisable for you to carry your spices to make your food at least closer to what you have back at home. So spices, masala, tea masala, I even carried black pepper, carry the spices you're used to, because most of them actually they let you in. I know those who are coming from Kenya, I know some people who've gotten like they can't go in with Royco, but I passed with all my spices, so I didn't have any issues with my spices. So pack the spices that will help you survive. Not survive, enjoy the food in the new country you're going to, because most countries allow you to come in with their spices. The other thing that you might need to pack is some variety of food. I know in some countries they don't allow you to come with seeds like beans and all that, but some port of entry they allow you to. So again, check what is required in that particular country. I carried corn flour to make ugali. I carried wheat flour. I don't know what I was thinking about, but I just carried a small amount because I love my chapati. I love the flatbread, so I carried that to make my flatbread. I also carried these it's called our Kenyan sausages. It's called smokies because my daughter loves those those are her favorite foods, sausages. So I carried sausages, I carried the smokies, I carried fried fish. actually, they were not, I declared them and they were not taken away from me. I'm surprised. I carried, they were fried, they were neatly packed in foil and all that. They were well packed with all the hygiene. I carried that. I remember I also carried, what else did I carry? I didn't carry any, I didn't carry beef, I didn't carry any chicken. What else did I carry? I carried sardines to fry, and you can always stay with them for so long. But do you know one thing, guys? Here in most countries, grocery stores have those particular things that I carried, so you don't have to carry like the world is coming to an end. You just carry a certain amount that can sustain you for some weeks, some months, as you try to figure out, because here we have all those stuff. I don't even need to carry most of them, but if I come from home, I carry them because they're cheaper. But you don't have to stress yourself on where to get them. There's fish, there's, you know, there's there's everything. I don't know what I was carrying. That's why I'm doing this video, to just help you not to at least carry crazy stuff. I know the immigration officers always wonder what always goes in our mind as we do those things, as we carry the stuff. Okay, the other thing is clothing. Please don't carry a lot of winter jackets. I know people carry like 10 or 20 winter jackets and your bag is full with winter jackets. I actually advise you to just carry 1 or 2 winter jackets, because most likely what you think you call winter jacket is likely not even winter jacket. So it's just better you come. When you come, if you're coming in a fall program, you realize that a lot of shops will be selling off winter stuff at a cheaper price, so please take advantage of that. There's also thrift store. You can go in and get very nice winter jackets, very nice summer clothes, very nice clothes at a very cheap price. So don't load your bag. I remember I carried so many clothes, I had to take them back because I support a charity home. I support various vulnerable children, so I had to take them back home, and also got some from here, thrift store, and also some new clothes, and just took them, you know, to support children who cannot afford clothing. So don't carry yours. In fact, donate some of your clothes to, you know, the vulnerable home and all that. Don't come with so many clothes. You'll get really nice clothes here at a really affordable depends again, but not so very expensive. So clothes, please be minimal with that. Another thing that I need to also share is that personal care. You can come with your personal care, but we also have lots of, you know, but because you'll be trying to figure out how to go about everything, it's just good that you come with your personal care, what you need, your lotion and all that. You can, the shoes, carry your shoes, carry your flip-flops, carry your sandals, accessories, carry your belts, carry your earrings, carry your, you know, not a lot because we have so many beautiful accessories here. But again, most of international students survive on budget, so if you have them and you like them, just carry them. Don't fear, you know, I mean, they're US and accessories are unique. That accessories that are unique to just particular countries, so carry them. It's also good to carry your traditional attires. If you have, we have those beautiful African dresses and beautiful African beadwork and all that. If you have them, please carry. It's just your unique way of celebrating who you are, so please carry your traditional dresses, traditional beadwork, traditional accessories. It's just a way for you to celebrate your culture and to enjoy your integration into the new country you're going to. What I just want to tell you is, whatever you're planning to carry, we already have it here. But the difference is either it will be difficult for you to access it, maybe you don't have a car, or it is more expensive and you want to settle in. That's another reason why you will carry. Or you're not sure you'll get those spices, like the spices, you're not sure you'll get them, so you just want to carry them. What will encourage you to always check and make sure before you even board the flight, passport, your I-20, don't put it in your, in your carry-on luggage. Always have it and check on it every time. Don't leave it. I remember one of the students forgot the passport during the check-in and she had to run, and I don't know what happened to that, but anyway, so that's what you need to carry for now. That's what I remember. But I was seeing people carrying, oh, by the way, if you're coming from Kenya, and we have the best tea in the whole world. So you can carry your tea, your special tea. I know there's tea all over, but our tea tastes different, You can carry those. You can carry, I mean, they don't stop you when you carry your coffee. They don't stop you when you carry your tea. Please don't come with just I don't know, for every country is different, so just read what's needed, what you can carry, and work out your way in. Congratulations, and I hope for those who are coming to Colorado, hey, hit me up, let me know. I can guide you how to go from the airport to your destination. If you're meeting me for the very first time, my name is Sheila Vandegraaff. I have just graduated with my second master's in international development. I share a lot on study abroad. I share a lot on scholarship. I share a lot on application. And if you need help, please reach out to us. We're helping students who are in need of applying to study in the US, UK, Canada, Australia, and all that. Please subscribe, like, share. Let me know where you're watching me from, and let me know some of the things you're planning to pack, or some of the things you packed, or some of the things that I've forgotten that they need to pack. I'm always excited to share such information. Love you guys.